gentlemen, Elias.
Hello, I am Elias. I've got one question for everybody here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias?
What's going on, Chick Foley fam? We have a new episode of Unboxamania coming at you. We're going to be unboxing the final figure in the Entrance Greats line. We have our good buddy Elias here tonight, as well as a custom that I'm super excited to break into and show you guys the details from our homie the Mad Reaper. We have a great Muta figure. So stay tuned because we're going to get up close and personal with both these guys. So first, we're going to be unboxing Elias and freeing him from his plastic prison. This is part of the Entrance Greats line. I hate to be a downer. I wasn't the biggest fan of the Entrance Greats line. We got some great figures in Jeff Hardy and Bobby Roode, and obviously, I feel like Elias personally is the best of the series. We got Kurt Angle, but just the overall packaging, the look of them, they just weren't great. If they were supposed to take the place of the Mattel defining moments, they were definitely a step down. So this will be the last Entrance Greats figure that we have until we move on to the WWE Ultimate Edition figures. So you can see the thing that really irks me about the Entrance Greats is that the back of the packaging on most of them is super cool, like this one, and then there's Goldberg where he's coming out and all like the pyro and the fireworks and everything. They should have used this as the backing instead of this generic like red, looks like, you know, the Raw entrance stage, right? Like they could have given them all a unique look. Sorry, the Hounds of Justice are in here with me, so if you hear little dogs crying, they're just wanting my attention. But yeah, they should have flipped it around, and that way each figure would have had its own little unique backdrop, which I think would have added so much to it versus them just being red. Plus the packaging is like super big, super clunky. Just overall, the aesthetic of it is not great. Thankfully, you know, we're out of box collectors, so it doesn't really matter, you know, what kind of packaging they come in. But if I was an MOC collector and this was the packaging, because the bubbles get all scuffed, you know, and they just don't look very nice. So anyway, that's my little spiel on how I feel about the Entrance Greats. But we'll take a look at all of the past Entrance Greats here in just a minute after we unbox this guy. But let's get right to it. So we got our good buddy Sammy Kershaw here. We're going to bust this guy out of his plastic prison. Yeah, these boxes are just not great. So sorry if you like them. You know, you're allowed to have your own opinion, but personally, just not my cup of tea. What the hell is that? These in here pretty good. They all do come with these little figure stands, and the figure stands obviously have their name.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
They play their entrance music. I think the cool thing about Elias's is that it actually has his little spiel, you know, hello, I am Elias, you know, what does WWE stand for versus just the entrance music. So I do like Elias's little box, but we don't keep these. So, you know, the babyface will probably play with it and like push it enough to where it drives us insane. But we don't really display them with them or anything. Other than that, you can see he's like crammed into this little clamshell. So I'm gonna bust him out of here real quick and then we'll look at all of the details. All right, so we have Elias completely unboxed and we're gonna take a look at the details. I love the face scan on this. I think they did a really, really good job. I really never paid attention. Now I'm gonna have to look because the way that they have the beard shaded on this, it's almost like he's got like a salt and pepper type, you know, beard. It's like very silverish mustache and like kind of grays running through the front of his like goatee area. And I don't think I've ever noticed. I always thought it was like dark, but maybe I'm missing it. But very handsome, very good looking figure. I love the hair sculpt in the back. Everything looks so nice. Plus, I love all the details. I love this colorway too that they chose. Like, you know, this bohemian drifter look for his scarf and then the wrist wraps and everything. I just think it's awesome. And then they have his khaki pants, belt, got the little cuff at the bottom, black shoes, standard elite articulation, so you guys know the deal with that. Nice chest articulation. Put his arms down. He's got an open hand to obviously hold his guitar. It came with the guitar, and the guitar, let's see the details on that. Super nice. And the guitar actually breaks apart, so you can see it's got the little like broken line in the back, and you can bust it over someone's head like honky tonk. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. See, so the guitar comes all the way apart as well. And then, of course, Elias's entrance would not be complete without his stool. Let me see if I can actually, oh yeah, get him to sit on that thing. Ooh, yeah, well, I already busted his guitar apart, or I'll put that in his hand. But yeah, overall, I am really pleased with this figure. I think it's super nice. Again, and I don't think it had to be like an entrance greats. Elias does have a pretty dope entrance. I love the little guitar riff, and I wish they would actually do something with him as far as storylines are concerned, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about this figure. But anyway, super awesome. They nailed it. I love the detailing and the sculpting on the pants. Looks really, really nice. And I can't wait to display this guy. I do have an issue though, because when have you ever seen Elias sitting there playing his guitar without a shirt on? So I had to fix that because, you know, it was gonna bug me. So we ordered an Elias t-shirt from Custom Figure Shirts. So at custom_figure_t-shirts. I think I need to check it out, but I'll link them for you guys so you can check them out. I think that was what their Instagram handle is. But we got this dope Elias tank top, and I think it just totally completes his look. I'm gonna put the scarf back on. Oh, yes. Holy smokes. Nailed it. So good. So here is a quick shot of your entire entrance greats lines. We have Elias, we have the Demon Finn, we have Kurt Angle, Jeff Hardy, Goldberg, and the glorious Bobby Roode. Overall, like I said, this figure line gave us some great figures. I mean, that Jeff Hardy is so freaking sick. And I mean, the Goldberg, I love having, you know, that version of Goldberg as well. But Elias is definitely my favorite of the bunch, I would have to say, but I'm not gonna be sad that this line is over, and I'm super excited about the new Ultimate Editions line, because I think it's going to give us some awesome figures with some awesome head swaps, accessories, things like that. So I'm pumped to see what else they crank out in that line. And next up, we have this incredible custom by Mad Reaper Studios. He is at Mad_Reaper_Studios. The underscores always throw me off, you guys. If you have underscores in your name, you need to come up with some sort of like nickname, because they're hard for people to say. So we just call him the Mad Reaper. But if you're looking for him to do some custom work, he's probably the best in the biz. And like I said, at Mad_Reaper_Studios. But he made us this great Muta figure, and he's one of the few customizers I know that actually does like custom packaging as well. And I mean, can we just talk about how freaking mage this is? And look at the bottom. I mean, like, how custom is that? Like, he put Muta on the bottom of the packaging along with his logo. It is so sick. Like, insane. So we're gonna take this guy out of his plastic prison. Thankfully, he just pops open. I like to be very careful with these guys. I always like, oh, anytime I get a custom, I'm like, I feel like I have to treat it so gingerly. All right, I'm gonna show you some of the other Mad Reaper customs that we got too. But before we do that, let me bless you guys with Muta. Holy smokes. Again, we got standard elite articulation, the knees, feet. He's got like the wide like bell bottom pants. Look at the paint job. Oh my gosh. One of the best wrestlers, in my opinion, never to come to WWE. Look at the hand, the wrist wraps. And before we look at the face, let's look at the other side of the pants. Oh my gosh. This is the first time I've seen this figure out of the box too, so freaking dope. Look at the face. That was the Hounds of Justice doing a shake off, in case you wonder what that sound was. The green on the mouth, the tongue sculpt, all of that is like sculpted, you guys, and the hair. Holy smokes, Mad Reaper freaking killed it once again. So super excited to add this guy to my collection. Let's see if we can get him to stand up here. And I'm gonna bust out a couple of his comrades that we also got from Mad Reaper. We got this incredible Gangrel figure. Guys, look at the detail. Like the puffy shirt, the blood splatter, the goblet. Like, I know I've showed you guys him before, but for those of you, this is your first time watching, now you know. And then we got, what about me? What about Raven? Guys, how sick. Look at the denim. How distressed, the boots, tattoos. Yeah, so if you need customs, Mad Reaper is your man. He charges a premium, but if you're looking for premium work, I mean, you're always gonna get what you pay for. Plus, I mean, you can tell he is just like, he's a freaking artist. So you are not gonna be disappointed if you commission him to do some work for you. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Unboxamania. We have so much more stuff to unbox for you guys over the next week or so. So stay tuned and happy figure hunting, guys.